Hi. Ooh, okay. Turn down the music. Hello. Jump scare. Oh my god, who these? Who these? Haven't seen this face in weeks? Long time, long time. Hello, hello. How everybody doing each anniversary time? That's why I look like this, and that's why there's no Baldur's Gate today. No Balden and no Gaten. It's just you and me. Rip. Lyda and I had to divorce. But hello, hi Dominic, hi Bullet, hi Medin, hi Zakin. Thank you for the stream. 30 stream. Yeah. Who's that mystical creature? Yeah, I thought today, you know, we switch up the looks just a tiny bit so you don't forget all the bodies that I have. Doesn't sound weird at all. I need big peepee so ugly. Hi Knesbel. How you all doing? No, yeah, she tall, not small. I'm so big. Look, I can't even fit on the screen. I have to go so far away for that. But Knospa, now you gotta do the PP check. Now you gotta check if it worked and if you actually have big PP now. Or if you gotta stay a little bit longer. 15. Ain't that bad. If you just stay a little longer, we'll probably get even better. Trust. Is this anniversary stream? It is, sort of. So I have nothing really prepared except for one announcement I have for you. One thingy I can tell you. But besides that, I have nothing extraordinary planned for today. I just, I mean, I know the reason, but for some reason, the last year in terms of streaming just went by so quick. Like, I was gone for half a year, almost, basically, if you count once a week, the last 3 months of that time. But, like, you know what I mean? Because of the clinic, I was gone for so long. And there's just so many things that happened and that came up and that took a lot of time and still take a lot of time that I completely forgot it's already August. And I completely forgot that my anniversary and my birthday is in August. And like the past 2 years, I did like a special stream, a longer stream with friends, or a week of events, like some sort of that. Unfortunately, I don't have that for this year. It would also clash a lot with the Baldur's Gate marathon thing, so yeah. But I have something for you. Okay, I'm not completely empty-handed for today. Damn, 19 bullets. Damn. Also, Hayato, thank you for the stream for the 70. Damn, thank you. How you doing? I have to go on the attic to hang up my laundry. Good luck. Attics can be creepy. If it's like, I think attics are creepier if it's like an older house and the house is like usually just one family, maybe two. But if it's like a building with multiple apartments, I don't think attics are creepy, no? I never lived in a place with a creepy attic. Not good, not bad, I guess. I'm fine. That's nice. That's nice. We take that, right? Not good. It's a little sad, but it's better than being super tired and sick, right? We have our storage units there. Ah, so you don't have a basement for that? Hi, Lida. How you doing? Okay, before you leave though, Zeki, let me show you all the announcement I have. Or rather, you go check for yourself. Because you gotta scroll. Underneath my stream, right? There are the panels. I hope you're not on mobile. I don't know if you can see the panels on mobile. I'm sorry if you can't, but on PC. There is the panels. And there's a new panel that popped up. Who can find it? Still sick? You're still sick? What the fuck? Do you at least still feel a little bit better? Maybe? Maybe? Panels? Yeah, like when you go into the About You section. It's either in the About You section or if you watch the stream and then you scroll down. That's where you see the panels. It's called panels. It's where you see the lore, schedule, rules, support, PC specs, commands, credits, and now also merch. Yeah, on my profile. Yeah, we got a new panel. That's called merch. I know. I copied Lida. But first, listen. First, before you say I copy Lida, okay? I have something to say in my defense. Let me put it like, I don't know, here. Okay, I think that works. Hi Frida, how you doing? 3 full years. Yeah, my first stream was on August 8th, 2023. And when I look at some old VODs, goodness gracious, like the layout, the model, the way I was just talking, you know. And also, hi Serafina, hello. Is it the rules panel? Nah, the rules are too important. We had that day one. Unfortunately, we needed it. Empty attic with a single doll just sitting in the chair would be creepy. It definitely would be a vibe. I don't know if it's creepy though. Depends on the lighting, the time of day, I think. Sorry, I had to yawn. I'm gonna buy something day one. So yeah, the website is gonna launch in 3 days, which is my birthday. This is unfortunately the only special thing I can give you for anniversary/birthday this year. Is we got merch, right? But it's been on my to-do list for such a long time now because it was a subathon goal. From the subathon that was in June last year. Okay, June last year we hit the subathon goal of making merch, and since then this has been in the works. I took a long time to figure out a site I want to work with. Get yourself a merch command. I wanted to do that when the merch site is actually online. So in 3 days, I'll have the command. For today, we gotta live with the panel. So I had to think about, yeah, for example, Streamlabs, the Woo Market, Fourth Wall, and there are also multiple other options, but those were my top 3 that I was thinking about. And I started my research on that, and I started to commission a art piece for the merch, right? The one you can mainly see on the t-shirt and on the desk mat and stuff, right? And then I went to the clinic and it kind of got lost or on hold. And then Lyda told me about her plans of doing merch for her 3-year anniversary, and I was like, you know what? Good call. Really good call. So I didn't steal the idea from her, but she definitely inspired me to at least have this for the birthday / anniversary. I was, like I said, working on it before, but without a time limit, without a deadline. And inspired by Lyda's idea, I set myself today, basically, as the deadline. I think I finished it a couple of days ago. I also ordered some products, but they are not here yet. So unfortunately, I cannot tell you if the quality is good. But I know that Lyda also has her merch on Fourth Wall, and that she got other fan stuff on Fourth Wall before, and that she was happy with the quality, which was one of the reasons why I chose Fourth Wall in the end, right? Because I had Lyda who was able to give me experience about that. And I also asked people who work with Uwu Market about their experiences. And I don't know anyone who uses Streamlabs, but if I remember correctly, the things I didn't like so much about Streamlabs that was that it's only EU, I think. And also that the variety of products I wanted weren't available. So my main focus that I wanted, because I would personally buy that if I would buy someone else's merch, right? Because I have a limited budget. What would be the things I would buy from someone else? Because let's be honest, you don't usually run around with fan merch on a t-shirt. I know some people do. I don't think I would. So I was like, yeah, okay, clothing, probably like chill clothes for at home, or something you would wear underneath something else, right? So I didn't want the clothes to be too expensive, but also not too cheap, because if you have a big print and it's super cheap, then the fabric feels very, very stiff where the print is, stuff like that. And I really wanted stickers, I really wanted a keychain, and I really wanted mugs, because in my opinion, these are the most affordable that you can buy a bunch of stuff from, and that you could still use to some degree. And as you might be able to tell in the picture, I did not get a keychain, because the only way you get a keychain is either Uwu Market, or I think you need like 50 pre-orders on Fourth Wall in order to get a keychain. So maybe it's a thing for one day, but not yet. And keychain weren't even a thing, an option on Streamlabs. So yeah, that's how I decided for Fourth Wall for now. And I only chose products, except for the desk mat, unfortunately, that are shipped from US and EU, because most of my viewers are from US or EU. And the desk mat, unfortunately, is only US. Which could be worse, but it's probably gonna take a while thanks to that, and the shipping costs might be a little bit more because of that. But yeah, so those were my reasonings why I chose certain products and things. Streamlabs is bought by Razer now? Yeah. No, wasn't that Stream Elements? Streamlabs and Stream Elements are different things, no? Yeah, Streamlabs is EU only. Okay, I remember correctly. Yeah, I was a little bit sad about that. So everything I got you can buy in US. Everything except for the desk mat you can buy in EU. You can still get it delivered to your place, right? I think I had to pay $10 delivery fee for the desk mat itself, which is still a good amount, and I don't know if there's gonna be some other extra cost because of Sol. But I don't know, it was worth it for me. I do have a mouse pad already. I do have a mouse pad and the merch as well, but I already own a mouse pad and I do own a big desk mat. But the desk mat has suffered a lot already, so I thought for me personally, the desk mat would be the best, which is why I added it even though it's not EU. Yeah, shorts are tricky normally to short for me and the prints fade. Yeah, the prints tend to fade. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on how hot you wash it. I think so. I have t-shirts that are minimum 7 years old and I wear them quite a lot, and yeah, the print is fading a little bit, or it's like, you know, it's getting a little bit of like holes, not really holes, but you know, the paint is coming off in small areas, but it still looks fine, it still looks good. And so I hope that's also gonna be the case with these. Can you enlarge the merch overlay a bit so we can see it properly? Of course I can do that. Boom. But if you want to see anything in depth, we can check out the website together. And you can check it out in 3 days when it's online anyway. Right? Also, hi Imperial, I don't remember if I said hello to you because I've been yapping so much, but hello, how you doing? I'm going to wear Pam's shirt and walk around with a sweater all winter so everyone can see how awesome Pam is. I did not make a sweater yet. I may or may not already have a second collection in mind. I don't know when I'm gonna work on that, so don't get too excited. I don't know when it's gonna happen. But I already know what the main theme of the second collection is gonna be. Just saying. And maybe there's gonna be a sweater with that. Will there be a notification shown when something is bought from the merch shop? I don't think so. No. Like, you mean a pop-up on stream, like it does with Streamlabs? I think Streamlabs had that? No. That's not a thing, because Fourth Wall is not connected to streaming, specifically. Literally anybody could make a Fourth Wall account, upload their own art, and grab their own personal merch that they made just for themselves. I already spent over 100 on Lida's merch, now I need 100 more. Or, hear me out. You don't. How about you're being patient? It's not running away, okay? This collection thing, I call it a collection because it's right now it's all I have, but in the future it's probably gonna be a collection. It's not gonna go away. You will be able to get it all the time. I doubt that there will be a time where I take it down, maybe if it's too old and like my design changed too much, or the merch has been out for so long that you can say, okay, the OGs got it, right, and new people get new stuff or something like that. But like, you will have a shit ton of time to buy this, and you also don't need to buy everything, so don't worry about that. Stream Element, Stream Lange, Potato Tomato. Isn't there $3 tax and everything from outside now? Maybe, I don't know for sure. So let me check. Maybe can I see that somewhere? Yeah, so I got 4 items. I got the desk mat, I got the sticker, I got a mug, and I got a t-shirt. And it was a total of almost $50, not euros, but dollars. Shipping was $24. Half of it of the shipping is for the shirt, the sticker, and the mug, because they are from EU, and the other half of the shipping was for the desk mat. So I already paid more than $10 of shipping just for the desk mat. And then there are also taxes, yeah, and I paid $14 taxes. Since Fourth Wall is American, the taxes are not included in the items price. You will see the total when you check out. So keep in mind, everything is gonna be more expensive. I'd say maybe calculate 100% on top. So if if you buy something for $50, be ready to pay 100 at checkout. Unfortunately, just because of that, I also had to pay import fee, which was $3.45, and payment processing fees of $3. So literally all the fees, all the taxes, all the shipping costs, everything gets added on top of just the item. But the item price you see is the amount it costs to produce that, plus a little bit of win for me. But I try to keep the price as low as possible. Like, I think I make an average of... I think the average money I make per product is like $3.50. Some items go up to 5. Some items go down to, I think, 3, or a little lower than 3. Like for the cheaper items, right? Like stickers. I make a lot less than $3. But something like that for every single product. I try to keep it pretty low, but still reasonable for me, because I did pay for the art at the end, and I also did spend some time on all the art that I did myself. So yeah, that's how much. And in the end, I paid $91 for $50 worth of product. So it's not exactly 100% on top, but almost. Yeah. Welcome to America. And thank you for the beautiful look, Rudolph. Okay, let me read chat. I've been yapping too much again. I can't afford everything, so I think I will go back t-shirts. So how long is the merch up? Oh yeah, okay, I answered that. Fortunately, there is no time limit at all. If you don't have the money right now, you can wait till Christmas or even longer. You also don't have to buy it, right? Let's be honest, you don't have to buy it. I tried to add some cheaper products as well. Like, there are different types of mugs. If you want the cheapest mug, I think it costs less than $10, and the sticker are $5 each. So if you just want to buy stickers, of course you still have shipping, so the more you buy, the more reasonable the shipping cost is. Let's not forget that. But if you only have $10 and you want something immediately, you can get the stickers, for example. Pam, get a life-size plush. A life-size plush is crazy. Hi, Uppen, how you doing? Happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. Fourth Wall does have a Twitch integrated via Stream Elements. It does. Oh my god, I need to research. Okay, I wrote it down. It's on my to-do list for after stream. Thank you for telling me. I love the logo on the website. It's so pretty. It is my actual logo. I know I don't really have it on a lot of things, but I do have a logo longer than I have my model. And it's made by Mistria. It's also part of one sticker set. Not the one you see in the panel. I don't have every item on the panel, but I can show it to you. Actually, and the t-shirts designs are also partially inspired by the logo. The OGs with their CRT monitors. Yeah, 100% on top is crazy. Yeah, welcome to America and shipping. Love it. Girls barely earning any money, Pam. Yeah, I don't need that money. If I ask for some snacks for me and dog, I'm fine. Actually, I think... I don't think I'll even make the money back that I paid for the artwork. Let's be for real. Artwork is expensive. Good artwork is expensive. And especially with commercial rights as much as merch is, right? It's usually 100% or 50% on top to get those rights. And so, yeah, I don't even think I'll make the money back, but the merch was mainly a subathon goal. So it is already me giving something back to you, even though you still have to pay. But I'm fine with some loss, because this is kind of a reward for you guys still from last year. Maybe the second collection is gonna be a little bit more expensive. I don't know, but there actually is no reason for it to be more expensive. Let's be for real. I can also give you a sneak peek on what the second collection is supposed to be. I just noticed. I can give you little insights on how Fourth Wall is built. I don't know how it works. And I can already show you what I mean with the second collection. Well, don't ask me how long that's gonna take. The second collection. Next year, YouTube Makeship plush. For real, for a year. Yeah. I think Makeship has like a... what is it? Minimum order of like 200 before it gets produced. Easy. Easy, we're gonna have 200 10 plushs. Knospe, you're my sugar daddy, right? You'll buy me everything, right? No, of course. Oh god, what am I watching in chat? Oh no. Hi Troy. Crazy first message. Did I miss something? Do we know each other? What the hell? I guess. Oh, you're trying to get Knospe as your sugar daddy as well? I get it, I get it. Gotcha, don't worry, we don't judge here. You don't judge, it's alright, it's alright. But welcome in, hope you're doing good. Yeah, good vibes you bring in. I don't know what it is recently. I swear to God. You guys know me. I am not a YouTuber. Nothing in that direction. We do have some silly moments here and there, but I don't know what it is with the cucumber and now with that and with the sugar daddy stuff. It keeps happening. Pam's 2000s mixtape. I swear to God, I wished I could see what this playlist is. Oh no, wait, I can see it. It's Pop Punk Party Starters by YouTube Music. I think last stream or the stream before that, Demon said he really liked the playlist, and I was not able to see the playlist I'm listening to. I can finally see it. Pop Punk Party Starters. It's just punk punk.
What do you mean hydrate?
I love it.
I just drank 5 milliliters of cum.
Who did that? Emperor. Hello, I'm William. I'm doing good. You're attracting all the special people. You all are special to me.
No matter what you're saying.
Hippie skippy hooray. We can think of one a storm streak. Yeah, and yet here you are. Second, you're also special. Another VTuber sips 5 liter milliliter. Not liter. I still remember on that day, which is also like, this clip is also like almost 3 years old. But back then I drank ayran, right? Which is like a yogurt drink with salt. And I really like that. And it is white and it is salty. So for some reason, people thought, so it's gonna taste like cum. And then we had that topic going on, right? Well, not for long, but still. And then somebody redeemed hydrate, and then I said that. But it was 500 milliliter, right? A package of ayran is 500 milliliter, but for some reason I just said 5 milliliter instead of 500, which I think is better. But still weird. Another loot streamer while having cum drinking sound alert. It's just the sound alert. It's not me. That's different. That was 3 years ago, me. I'm a grown woman now. I've changed. From your local kebab guy? Yeah.
Wait, give me a second.
Yeah, those noises was because I had to sneeze. You're busting all the time? Yes. Do you still drink ayran? I still drink ayran. Not recently. It's been a while since I had some, but I still like it. I don't think I will get sick of it. I still like it. Never tried. It definitely is special. So if you're the type of person, there's also like buttermilk and kefir. I don't know if there's an English word for it. Those like sour milk yogurt drinks. If you like that, you probably also like ayran. But if you do not like pure buttermilk or kefir, if you don't like those things, then you probably also don't like ayran. It is different. Bro, what was that accent? It's different. And I'd say ayran is less sour and instead a little bit salty. And buttermilk definitely isn't salty, but more sour. But I like that. I like all of those things a lot. I think ayran I like the most. Then comes buttermilk, but just pure buttermilk. I actually don't like flavored buttermilk with like fruit flavor. No, I don't like my buttermilk sweet. And then the least I like is kefir, but I'm not bad for all that stuff. Do you remember last stream when I really wanted pickled beetroot and I ate a whole jar in the stream, during the stream? Yesterday I had sauerkraut. And I also loved it. So I'm just a sucker for sour food, drinks, stuff. And I like dairy products, unfortunately. I'm very salty. I'm started leak. Rote Beete von Kühen. Oh, Kühne. I think the beetroot was von Kühne, but the sauerkraut wasn't. Sauerkraut was Schmand. Oh, Schmand. Oh, Sojanka. I love Sojanka. Like sour tomato soup. And then also some sour cream in that. Not sour cream, but I don't know what is it called in English. Schmand. Right? Mwah. Love it. Sour and fatty food. That's my thing. Kühne sauerkraut is the best in my opinion. I think we had was it Alnatura? I think it was Alnatura that we had yesterday. That one was really good. And according to Mr. Schnelltoast on TikTok, it's the best one. Kühne mustard in a bucket. Mustard in a bucket. Must be so German, for real, for real. Yeah. What the frick? Okay, guys, let me show you. Let me show you the merch, shall we? I did not prepare that though. So I'm gonna video capture. Sure. This. Let me quickly check how far does it go? Let me move my phone out of the way. All right. So this is what the website looks like. It doesn't really fit my widget. Well, that's the best I can do. Okay. So this is what it looks like when the website is available, when you can buy the merch, right? On my birthday. It's gonna go online on my birthday. No. Don't need a normal glass. Yeah, I also just use it in glass, not a fucking bucket. Happy Pam Day. Not yet, not yet. But yeah, very simple design, right? I used the artwork as the background. Not the background, the icon thingy-majingy. And these are all products for now, as you can tell. So we have two different t-shirts. We have a dark t-shirt version, like the colors are darker options. And they have some artwork on the arms. But that makes it a little bit more pricey. The more you print on it, the more pricey it is. The front of the shirt looks like this. A shorter design, right? And you can see that the font of the Pam and the wings and also just a little bit of add-ons are inspired by the logo. And the bright version t-shirt has the same print on the front and the back, but in black, not in white, obviously, because it has brighter color choices. Speaking of mustard, but it does not have the add-on on the arms, which makes it $5 cheaper. And yeah, you can choose gray, almost white. I did not want white. I can still change that if you guys really want white. But this is like a little bit grayish, bluish, but very bright. And then a very bright blue and a very bright yellowy, orangey. Which are the colors that work the best with the artwork, right? And the shirt is in black. Sorry, we had to add black. I need black in my life. A dark blue, this dark grayish brown, a little bit brighter, and a blue-ish gray. These were the colors that worked the best with the design, in my opinion. That's why I didn't say birthday. Good. And then we also have the desk mat. It ain't that big. It is... where did it say that? 12 by 18 inches. Don't ask me what it is in centimeters. It isn't that big just because of the layout that the artwork has, right? Or it's not a 16 by 9. But that makes it a little cheaper. It's only $16. And we also have a normal mouse pad, not a desk mat, just a mouse pad for $14. So the price difference ain't really that big between those two things, because I don't think people need both. Just need one of them. This is definitely bigger than a mouse pad, but maybe you don't need a desk mat, or maybe you need a desk mat and you already have a mouse pad, like I do, for example. Something like that. As a low sense gamer, I'm gonna buy the desk mat just for the mouse. That's why there is a mouse pad. You made that, you translated that song in English. Interesting. Alle meine Kleider, alles was ich trage. And then it's like, weil mein Mann ein insert job is. And then something else. For some reason, it adds the job of the husband. So if it's like black, I think it was Schornsteinfeger. Bro, don't ask me what that shit's in English. You don't need to know that song in English. For everyone who's confused, it's okay. You don't need it. Man, I thought you sell your own job. No, I think it was man. Weil mein Mann ein Schornsteinfeger ist, I think. Otherwise it wouldn't work with the rhythm. But it's been ages, okay, I'm old. I don't remember it all. But yeah, for the people who still want the artwork, but they don't need an item like that, maybe you just want it as a print. That's also a poster of the full artwork. Because unfortunately, because of the size differences, some corners get cut off, right, of the artwork. So if you get the poster, you see the most of it. And then we have the mugs, 3 different types, but they all have the same design on it. And that's something I've been struggling with. Goodness gracious, guys. So the mugs have a... Like, do you remember how my last journal was widget themed, right? I tried to keep this for this collection as well. So I did these little icons that are also in the sticker set. And then in the middle, you see me drinking out of a cup. And I drew this and I struggled a lot drawing this, so I hope it looks good. I hope you like it, but I understand if you don't. But yeah, we have the mug with the color options in black and blue, pink, orange, and yellow, because they work the best with the design. Duh. But this is the most expensive mug because of the color options. And we also have the mug design in white, and we also have the mug design in black. And this is the sticker set. This is the icons I was talking about. How do you like it? It's really hard, actually, to make a design that works, and especially the layout with all the border that the sticker have, right? I don't know if you can tell. So they don't touch, so they don't merge into one single sticker, but I think I made it work. Old school song, the woman can afford stuff because her husband actually works, lol. Classic. A poster, yeah. I have 4 to 5 desk mats laying around in boxes, and I'm using a cheap one from Amazon. Damn. My husband is Batman. Hi Vexen, how you doing? Boop. Boop boop. I'm actually great. You think so? You like it? You like the right? If there's anything you want me to adjust, right, you just say it. Or if there's anything you want, anything you need, like you want the design on a hoodie or whatever, just let me know. I can edit. I have full control. Not full control, but a lot of control over this. Merch? Yeah, that's the announcement I got for you. Merch. Lucky? No, I can't do that. At least not on 4th wall. No. I don't want to get them dirty. Oh. Okay, I understand that. You still gotta use them though, no? If they are just in a box, isn't that sad? I understand that. I understand the feelings, but if it's nice artwork, you don't want to ruin it. But just having it in a box is also sad, no? It's like with stickers, literally. Who of you have or had stickers and they never used it because, you know, you didn't want the stickers to be gone. So you just collected them. Still kind of sad. Thank you for the hot pots and the love, Yato. What about a jacket? A jacket? Like my model's jacket? It cries. I got you go now. Take care, Yato. Thanks for dropping by. Pam-themed whip I can use on later. Nayaka, yeah, a jacket, but like in terms of were you thinking the design to be like my model's jacket? So like this with the white and with the details on the arms? Or were you just thinking the design of the t-shirt but on a jacket? You know, I buy two hoodies, one to wear, one to keep safe. I'll be back later. Okay, don't worry about it. Take care. Should I really release one, but $120 is definitely too much? It depends, right? If it's like high quality and it's a design you can actually wear, it's cool though. Like there was, I think it was Shikai who had a jacket design that was very custom and specifically looking like her shark design. And I think stuff like that, if it's that custom, can be expensive. Of course, it's still a lot of money, but it's very reasonable. Oh yeah, and we also have the sticker, which has the logo. Why is the page? Okay, there we go. Has the logo, which I use way too rarely. But it exists and it's pretty cool. I still love it. And if you remember the little chibi Pam, the RAR that I once drew, I also added that. So if you just want a little bit bigger sticker, right? If you want to put the logo on something, or if you want a cute little Pam on something, you can also have the sticker, because the other ones are way smaller. These stickers are way smaller and more decorative. But they have emote ideas I had that I'll probably never gonna do, by the way. So squeezing the BB emotes probably never gonna happen because it's now part of the merch. And a like, come here, give me let me give you a smooch type emote is also never gonna happen because I drew this for the merch. Just saying. And yeah, I tried to make all of this work with basic Pam design, or to work with the Electricus. That's the title of the artwork. So the sticker set was inspired by the Electric Kiss one. This was just basic Pam stuff. And I think the t-shirt is also, sure, it's the artwork, but inspired a little bit with elements just like the radioactive sign, or elements from the logo. I think it's a great, if I can say so myself, a great first collection. That would be really cool, like you have with the logo on the back. But I'll message you on Discord later. Okay. Don't have space on my laptop for any more stickers. Link. The link is... I can post it in chat, but you can also see it in the panels. In the About You section, or About Me section. But it's still not live yet. It's gonna go live on my birthday in 3 days. 3 days. Mobile here. Thought so. Disgusting. How can you use Twitch Mobile? It hurts to use Twitch Mobile. How can you do that to yourself? I mean, sure, you're probably... No, you're not working. It's Saturday. Are you working on Saturdays, Vexen? Or are you on the road? Are you busy? But yeah, these are the items for now. But I can also show you... Oh, I need to move my phone again. So this is the other artwork that I have commercial license from, and that's this safe for work / not safe for work artwork, if you remember. Of course, this is the safe for work version, but I managed to find a way to also make the not safe for work one doable. So yeah, this, for example, is a notebook where I thought it might work well, where the front page is that and the back page is that. Which I think is really cool is that the notebooks are actually dotted paper. For my bullet journal, I also use dotted paper. I love dotted paper. But yeah, that's gonna be somewhat the second collection, or like inspired by that. You gotta be brave to have the not safe for work on like that. Yeah. Fortunately, it's not very lewd in terms of missing clothes or being super seductive. It's done really well. The only thing I had to was to censor the skin part, right? But it's mainly gonna be the safe for work one. Don't worry about that. So this is gonna be the only available poster, not the other one. But it's gonna be probably something like that, and less blue and yellow, but more pink and blue color choice, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's it. That's the merge. And since you've been asking for it, I'm gonna make a merge command. Now that I announce it, maybe I can do it. And we're gonna have ads in a minute anyway, so that's perfect time for me to... I'll take the entire stock. There is no stock. It's made by... What is it called? By purchase? Well, that's not how that works. Yeah, sometimes you don't have a choice. That's true. My phone has more volume than my laptop? Volume? Going to buy that notebook right away too. If you show me any more, I'll go. Good that collection is gonna take a long time. Don't worry, don't worry. But yeah, I will have to figure out how well I can add the not safe for work version without altering the artwork too much. Because that would be rude towards the artist. And also to keep it safe for work, right? Fortunately, My model is mainly tech, so she can't really be nude. That's a great advantage I have. But yeah, it's a gray zone. It's difficult. But yeah, it's mainly gonna be the safer work. Artwork, okay. Don't worry about that too much. It's not gonna be a loot collection. Can't do that.
Where is Nightbot? Nightbot. Oh.
No, that's Discord. What was it called? Am I stupid? No, Nightbot is not Discord. Why does it look like Discord though? Okay, that was weird. New command. Boom. Great. Dan, you're so fast. You're so fast. But yep, there we go. I quickly added the command. Easy peasy. My phone is more loud. Huh. 100% human, Pam, not so not so for work art when 100% human, Pam, not safe for work art when. It is a mouthful, yeah. I struggled as well.
70 days of Pam? Huh? Hi people, how you doing? Ah, there it is, 70 stream. Thank you for the stream. There we go.
People, we have merch. Soon, TM. Soon, TM. Today is the only the announcement, but we will have merch in 3 days. Because you missed it. I had to point it out again.
I like it.
No, I can say I'm proud of it, can I? I think. I don't like saying that, but I think it's okay to say it. If it's something like that. We're good. Not soon enough. I'm sorry. I've been thinking about if I should keep the announcement for Tuesday, right? So you can get it immediately, but I think a little bit of a hype before you can get it ain't bad. It's 3 days. You only have to be patient for 3 days. I think you can survive that. I think we can make a little bit of a high, right? We don't need it immediately. You can handle that, I believe. It's over, let's go. Pam is edging us for 3 days. Yeah, basically. I don't see a problem with that. You also need to wait again. The thing is, when you order it, you also have to wait for it to arrive. Even longer than 3 days. Just saying. The delivery is edging you for longer than I am. Okay, in my defense.
You're funny. You're so funny, Jen. You don't even know how funny you are.
Okay, I gotta quickly remind myself that that's a thing. Boom, there. Schedule. Fourth world Twitch integration. Alright, got it. But that's not it for today. I know I've been yapping a lot. I know I like to yap. I know I did not yap enough with you all recently because I have been so busy with Baldur's Gate. But we're also gonna game today. Because a few days ago, the 1.0 version of a game that I really love came out. And you can tell by my looks and by the picture on my jacket, perchance, that I'm talking about no other game than Fields of Mistria. The 1.0 version is out, which means we can now marry. Which means we can have children. And I'm very excited for that. Doesn't mean that we can do that today, because let's be honest, I did not play this game in ages. We're not far enough for that yet. Are you finally effing the dragon statue? I can show you the save I have that I used off stream, right? That I've been playing recently, which is the quickest progress and the furthest progress I have so far. And I can tell you the dragon really likes me, but I am not effing the dragon statue yet because it's only possible to F him for 3 days. Unfortunately, I'm not that far in the game, but I am pretty far in the game. Kids, grass. Breeding stream. Yeah, Fields of Mistria is kind of a breeding stream. I agree. We still want those pink cows. Damn, why do I all suddenly have so many DMs? What you all want from me?
Ah, you sent me the Twitch integration thing. Thank you, Casper.
Leda sent me the jacket thingy.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna check that out after stream.
So why not move over to Fields of Mistria? It's been an hour. I think we can do that. We can still yap while I play Fields of Mistria. It's a chill game. We're good. We're good. I still have the game as should be. Yeah, there it is. Let's go. Okay, let's pause the music though and turn on the music in the game. That's maybe a little loud. I think I like this. So, this is the playthrough I had off stream. Almost done with the first year. I'm already level 57 out of, I think, 100. Now it's like 100 levels. Before it's been 80, I think. And I've called myself Misa. Like Misa Amane because my hairstyle was inspired by her. So why not? And yeah, I'm pretty far in that one. So we could play this one if you want to be as far in the game as possible and want me to show you some stuff. Or maybe you don't want that and we should play the Pam playthrough. Because otherwise it's gonna have spoilers. I've been thinking it might be better to just continue with the Pam playthrough because one day Baldur's Gate is gonna be over and you bet I'm gonna play Fields of Mistria on stream again. Don't know how long you'll be streaming. I have to get up early tomorrow. I got you, don't worry. Alternative name for kids. Crotch goblins, semen demon. I don't know. You should not call a kid semen demon. No. Baked cream pies is already borderline, but I think that still works, but not semen demon. Don't do that. Don't do that to kids. No. Makes sense. No, don't. Not good. Not good. Where's the last? There's the last Pam playthrough from Fall. So here you can see Fall level 36, and here you can see Summer level 38. So from the Pam playthrough to the Misa playthrough, I've learned a lot. There's someone in Germany who named their child Berlin? That's allowed? I thought Germany had some pretty rough laws when it comes to children names, no? fuck you mean? Yeah, how about we go and check what the pen playthrough was? Okay, we have a cat. Probably inspired by my dog. No. Not the cat type though. It's a pseudo cat. Yeah, well, it's called BB. I'm the BB farm. And I remember, yeah, we called the farm animals after you all. Funny, funny. Okay. Let's summon the rain. I can do that. I think we tried to romance March a little bit. Yeah, I still love March. Super adorable. But where is... Okay. Maybe some things are fucked because it's been a while since we played a game and we got a lot of updates, but for some reason Calderus, the dragon, is not in this list. I don't like that. Where did he go? Where's my dude? Verdigris. Where did I get that from? Why do I have these? If they don't get needed anymore. Okay, I'm confused by past me, as you can say, as you can tell. Yeah, it's not allowed to name your child after a glorified shithole. Good? But like... Berlin. Why would you want to name your kid Berlin? First name for a child in Germany, though it's rare and unconventional. It really is unconventional. Yeah. They do not clearly violate the best interest of the name. Doubt. I think if you name your child after a city, especially a big city, other kids are definitely gonna find a way to make fun of that. But who am I to judge, right? I'm not a parent. I don't know shit. So we have, oh, we have 2 barns. And 2 coops, and 2 coops. Medium barn, small barn. Did I sort them? These are tier 2. And these are tier 1. These are tier 1, but this is a tier 2. So this one probably needs to go here then. Like Paris Hilton. So many Smex jokes. What do you mean? There are no Smex jokes. Isn't it the villagers list anymore?
Oh, I don't like this. It wasn't there before. I swear. Sedge. Edge. Oh well. Hello. 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 These? Hello.
Yeah, okay. Wait, the white cow? Is the white cow not tier 1 as well? No, it is tier 2. Oh, I thought it was tier 1. Okay. And you are both female, and Yato's also female. So we need to breed the cows again until we get a tier 2 male. Okay, and the chicken breeding is already a work in progress. Okay, so one more cow breeding. Maybe we do have a little bit much breeding going on. Done today. My name is Vix House. It's an there is a place called Vix. No, you're joking. Oh boy, oh boy. Another thing I've been doing, or a thing I learned, is to sell all of this. Why do I have artifacts? Iron armor. How much does that give in defense? 5. This gives 4, that's why. Alright, I don't understand some of the choices I made back then, but I also was a different person, you know? It's been a while since I played this playthrough. It's okay. It's okay, I've changed. What's in here? Oh, seeds and some other stuff. Okay. Is that full crop? Full crop? Full crop? Spring. Okay. No, that's wrong. Is the game too loud or too quiet, by the way? Looks good, but it's also a very quiet game. I tend to literally play the game and not think. And I actually like that it's quiet. But I don't know if that's too little for a stream. Reminds me of Stardew Valley. Yeah, it does give Stardew Valley vibes because it's like pixel game, right? And it's a farming simulator, but it's a little bit magical. That's some different stuff. But yeah, many farming simulators, or just in general games of this kind, are similar. But that's why I like them. Yeah, the only thing is blacksmithing. Let's see. That's nice. That's nice. I think I'll take this and this for now. So, what else have we? Let's change outfit. I think I look boring. Let's be for real here. How about a blue dress? Yeah, I think that's cute. And some... Oh, that's why I didn't have that. Okay. Or the bow. The bow is cute. Damn, I have to put you in the kitchen because I have to bake something for tomorrow. What you baking? But you're also in the kitchen, right? So you just take me with you. Right? Sandals. I think the only thing that changed is the skin color, no? Not the color of the sandals. But it works. Do we have some different hair? With the space buns? No, we do not. We do not. I gotta buy something like that. Okay, okay.
Brownies. Ooh. I will be there too. Good, good.
Subverting gender roles, well done. Had to Google what subverting means. It's like switching? No? I think it was like switching. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can I buy ducks, horses, rabbits, sheep? I can. Either a lot of shit's gonna happen once we sleep in the game, or we actually have to start a new playthrough because this is missing a lot of stuff due to being such an old yeah, playthrough. Might be a little bit broken due to that. Medium barn. Rugeses untergraben. Okay, that's different from what I thought. Thanks for educating me as well. I am getting quite hot. I do not like starch. I wanna check on something. Oh, I take this. I'm a loot goblin after all. I collect all of these. Gimme, gimme. Oh, and I see... No, that's wrong. No, that's also wrong. Oh, okay. No artifact. Where was it? Was it to the left? Wait. I do have it. Oh, I have to offer 100 essence. Shit, I just spent them. Okay. Okay, that explains it though. We need to collect more essence. Oop. Subverting expectations. Doing better than what was expected. But like you said, he has to put me in the kitchen. That does sound a lot like gender roles though. I know that he's gonna be the one baking, but he still has to put me in the kitchen. Get what I mean?
Can I not jump down here?
I thought I could. Oh, but there it works, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know what to think about that. How far are we in the mines? 15. That is quite far. Easy. Easy. We have this creature. Also should be. Yep. And we even got some money. Why not have Oh no, that's iron, not silver. Silver pickaxe. Good enough. Did that on purpose to be cheeky. Cheeky bastards. And Oppen even praised you for it. What the fuck? Oppen, what do you have to say in your defense? Oh.
Easy.
There is a fish. I did not see these fish before.
Fish, can you bite? Thank you. Focus. Okay, I did it. Nice. And that's one for using. I think you can tell that I got a little bit more experience on the game, maybe perchance. And you? I mean, you don't have a comparison right now, but I think it's obvious. But I for once actually know what I'm doing. Spam with monsters. Easy, child's play. And we're already out of inventory space. What is that? A rock table. What do I need? What do I not need? I already have the biggest inventory. Shit. Wasn't paying full attention because of game with friends, but merch is in 2 days. Good to know. Yeah, in 3 days. Oh? In 3. On Tuesday. On Tuesday. But you got all the time in the world. The merch is not running out of stock. The collection is not gonna go away or whatsoever. So don't stress about it, guys. Please. I think I'm good without this bug, and I think I'm good without Seth.
Silver, silver, give me all the silver. Silver, silver, silver. Hey, what did I do? Already so late.
Wait. We take the longest day. That has an impact on how easy, not how easy you level up, but how fast. In terms of in-game days, right? Because that time flew by way too quick in the game. I'm not used to that anymore. I think I have longer days enabled. I don't think I had the longest before. Could be wrong though. Tried to sell my kit date? No. I know you said you had 3 or something like that, but I don't give a fuck. No. Don't make me ban you from being able to purchase merch. Because you're being irresponsible.
Another one?
Oh. You bumped yourself. There we go, finally. I do have 3, yes. Famous good memories. It was a very funky fun fact. My memory is horrible, but I do remember if it's funky stuff like that. Don't want to say unnecessary, but I do tend to only remember unnecessary stuff. Generally speaking. I don't think that a letter is gonna be here, so let's move a little bit further away. I think in this game the placement of the letter was random anyway. There are some games that are like this, that have those mines, where the letter placement is a little less random. I think Stardew Valley was one of them. In Stardew Valley, for example, it's not recommended to mine rocks like this that are so close to the wall because they usually don't have a letter. Like that. I would really like them crystals. Hello there. Really? Oh, it's you. No, you ain't blowing wind at me. Was the game made by the same people? No. Oh, I think there was only one dude who's making Stardew Valley, and it's not the same studio. This is by a studio. Still indie, I think, but they do be different. The developer of Stardew Valley works on something called Chocolate Factory, I think. It was something like that. Might be a little very late in the game. Oopsie doopsie. I might pass out. Might have fucked up. But the Dev of Stardew is working on a game, but that's like a Chocolate Factory one. If I remember correctly, it was something like that. But that was also announced like ages ago. This is a close call. This is a very close call. Okay. Done that. Now I just need to get to bed. Oh, nope. Was too close. That's okay, at least I took care of the animals. So whatever.
We got a yellow chicken. Who wants to be a yellow chicken? Chicken wing.
Who does not have a character or like an animal in this game yet? It's been too long. I can be one. I think you had one red cow already. I know that Open was already. I think you were. The key, I don't know. Knospa? Maybe Knospa. Knospa's name is yellow. Let's see. We can still change the names later. If I remember correctly. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Medan, you're already a red cow. Naka is a yellow chicken already. Open is a chicken. And Zeki does not have one yet. Okay, Zeki, you're gonna be the next one. But Knospe also doesn't have one yet, so Knospe's fine. Unfortunately, you're another yellow female chicken, and we already have one. Guys, can you not be a little bit more creative with your colors and or your gender? Like, what the... Okay, yep. We got some stuff. That's all new mechanics of the game. They usually don't happen on one day, but it is what it is. Do I have that already? We do. A fish. Fish. That's something to donate. That's something to donate that as well. And that's a table. Where the fuck do I pull the stone table? Maybe I get a stone stool or something later. Nice, nice. Yeah. That's you. I just petted you. And I accidentally gave you the milk as food. I forgot that's a thing in the game! It's okay, it's okay. We're good. It's fine. This is fine, and it happened again. This is fine. Some of them are already fed, it's okay. We can turn those pearls into accessories later. Ain't gonna do the same mistake with the chicken, right? Okay, so if I remember correctly, we need to breed the cows to get a male tier 2 cow because all are female so far. And same for the chicken. And we need to switch Knospe again to the other barn. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, now I remember the whole milking thing? Huh? What do you mean, the milking thing? I gotta run to the store to get oil. Do you not have oil at home? Nothing? No olive oil, vegetable oil, butter, margarine. I don't know what margarine is in English. Nothing? That's crazy. I think these were all from the caves. Oh, yeah. Which is why I still kept them for the... seals, to break the seal. Bro, that was hard. My brain is braining right now. The heat is frying me. How hot is it? Yeah, it's 29 degrees Celsius in my room. That might be the reason. Almost empty and I don't put olive oil in brownies. Veggie boy? What? Vegetable oil. Ah, okay, okay. Vegetable oil is almost empty and you don't want to put olive oil in brownies. Gotcha. That's understandable. Have a nice day.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
And there's me. Oil is oil, no difference, which I use? Really? You would put olive oil in a sweet dish? Chicken treat, cow treat. And now we could sacrifice 100 essence to get a magical horse friend. Because, bro, we're so slow. I'm so not used to this. Was du sagen? Sprich Deutsch, Junge. Digga, was willst du von mir? Das Englische ist drin. Lass mich in Ruhe.
Pata, please.
Danke für den Bild. Guys, look. It's a purple horse. A Mistria. And trust, it's so much faster than walking. I use this all the time.
I'm speed now. Look at me. Look at me. So much better. I swear to God, it's so much better.
Ah, now I feel normal. Not normal. Better again. Perfect asoziale speech. Thank you. Purple ores, purple ores. On my way, have fun. Perfect silver ore on display in the museum. Yeah, need to be nice finds. What do you have to say? Nice to be needed. Okay. Hello, are you? We're just gonna talk to everyone a little bit because it's gonna make them like us. See? Duck egg. I don't have a duck, but I will have a duck one day. Someone can take it anyway.
Cutscene.
And here's Pam.
Can I get you to a bite to eat?
No, this isn't about us. We're here to talk about the inn. At least let me make us some drink. Fruity, bitter, and full-bodied.
Can you get a glass of water?
I'm the type of person who just says, "I'll give me a water." Got a bottle here from the winter of the 2-week blizzard. Let's crack it open. Yeah. I don't get tap water, I get fancy water. I suppose I have what Ben is having. Water. Some stormy water. As you know, we recently rebuilt Hayden's barn and coop, giving him the room to raise new animals and securing a new source of exports for the town. It was a project that I don't think Hayden could have done alone, but it benefits everyone living here. I'll say we haven't had to worry about our orders being too big ever since. And the quality has never been better. I'm so glad to hear that. I think I see where this is going, Adeline. Sleeping Dragon Inn is the first place travelers come to when they arrive in Mistria, and it's the hub of our social life. With an upgrade, the sky is the limit. To be honest, I don't understand what the upgrade would be in this place. Because I never buy... Like, the only thing you can buy here is, like, foods, drinks, maybe recipes? I don't think I ever do that. Sorry. I wouldn't want to put so much burn on you two. Wouldn't be any trouble, really. You've both given so much. The town relies on everything the inn provides. I am such a nice person, and I would absolutely love to help. That's sweet of you, but... Hold it right there. Right now, goodness, you gave me such a start. That little birdie told me that we were next for improvements. Are sorry I got excited. And I've just put the finishing touches on my proposal. An upgraded state-of-the-art kitchen and bar will be able to offer even more dishes. Yeah, okay. More food that I personally am never gonna buy because... Do I look like I care? Like my character has to eat or drink or poop in this game? No, she doesn't. Knosp. And what's this about furniture and decor? Rice and Len have already agreed to help us do some decorating. We'll even stock some of the new decor for sale. Ooh! That'd be perfect for souvenirs for our visitors. Okay, maybe I'm interested in that. Banners for the tables, new cushions for the chairs. You've really thought of everything. And the soup cauldron proposal? That's right. Bigger servings for everyone, loaded with delicious ingredients. Don't make me hungry, game. As soon as my parents approve of the proposal this well thought out, how could we say no? I'm so proud of you. You do. I got the donation box set up outside. We're counting on you, Pam. Oh god. Yay. It's not like I need the stone, wood, money for my own shit. And silver ingot and glass. Boy, that's expensive. Oh boy, that's expensive. But first, I'm gonna make some... Wait, what was the other quest I had? Manor House Dining Room. Meet Luke at the inn. Okay, I gotta go into the inn again. So many new quests because little updates. Pam, you came! Again. Yeah, as if the whole thing before never happened. I have here a letter from the Royal Society of Entomologists. It congratulates Mistria on its recovery efforts and contributions to the science of entomology. I hope I pronounced that word correct. It's wonderful to hear that society from the capital has taken notice of our hard work. That's amazing. It is. I just yawned again. In recognition of our hard work, they'd like to offer us an opportunity to apply to their apiary and terrarium program. I don't know. I don't think I said that word correct. Keeping bees in apiaries. Bees?
Hiya Pam, Zeki, Medon,
Hi
Open,
Richie!
Losper, Blader, Vexen, Bebo and Yato. Happy Pam anniversary.
Happy Pam anniversary. Thank you. And thank you for the 22nd reason. How you doing, Richie? Access to all kinds of fresh, delicious honey. Yeah. Bees is cool.
And bugs in the terrarium. Whatever that does. Maybe decoration. But the bee thing? I dig that. Okay, ship a lot of bugs. I'm good, but there are only so many hours in a day. I could really use your help, Pam. Of course. Don't worry. 20 bucks. Easy peasy. After you ship them, come and see me, okay? Okay. Okay, another one? No. Now I can actually get the soup. Soup, soup, soup. And here's a bug, so let's start already. Another one. Didn't talk to you yet. And it said... Oh, it's the gossip lady. The lady who often called Gilf. I still remember that. Sometimes an afternoon walk in the garden is just the thing. It's so lovely here. Give me gossip. Thank you.
30 months for 3 years.
30 months for 3 years. Let's go, Demon. Hi. Thank you for the visa. How are you doing?
She's a Gilf by definition. You act like she isn't. Dang, she hot as fuck. Dang, you all simps.
Thank you for giving the shout out, Richie.
I'm super tired.
What did you do? Why are you tired?
Oh, also, for the people who are new, aka Richie and Demon, and maybe some other people that are looking. I also have merch. Soon TM. Soon TM. It's not online yet. It's gonna be on my birthday. In 3 days. We're gonna have some Pam merch in 3 days. But don't worry, you don't have to buy anything if you don't want to. And don't worry, the collection is not gonna leave anytime soon, if at all. So you don't have to stress about it. You can save up, you can get it for yourself on Christmas or whatsoever. I know Lida just launched her merch as well. Do not worry about it, okay? I'm about to be so broke. Please don't break the bank for me. As I'm sure you're all aware, Mistria's town rank has risen yet again.
That's probably been a while, but whatever.
Okay, that's too much conversation, guys. I'm not gonna read all of that out loud. I'm sorry. Ooh, children. How about some old business, old people? You're really going to leave the Dragon God out of another meeting? Oh yeah, we ate those super fast? Oh god. My tummy hurts! He's so happy. What was I saying? But yeah, don't worry about the merch stuff. I just thought, okay, merch was like a subathon goal, right? So I did that, and Lida inspired me that the anniversary / birthday, since it's around the same time, would be a good event for that, because I have nothing else planned. So I was like, okay, let's just do a stream, just you and me chilling, right? Like usual, before the whole Baldur's Gate marathon thing. And like today and probably also on Tuesday. I don't know about Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday is gonna be a very short just yapping stream. I'm not sure yet. But I think it makes sense. Or not, it makes sense. But it would be cool like that on my birthday. I at least can give you something back. And at least I can announce it on the anniversary. But yeah, don't break the bank for me. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Give the kids something to do. They can collect all the stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be a little collective box that you can open every Monday in the game, and no, I don't want to cancel. Skip the cutscene. So I don't have to collect all the stuff when my inventory is full, right? Lost and found box, yeah. That. It's cool. I like that they added that. Also have to go to Unicorn. Who said you have to stop eating grass for the next little while? Please don't do that. The merch ain't running away. Not mine, and also not Lida's. Madam. You better take care of yourself. food is more important than a fucking t-shirt. Okay?
What my cat doing there?
Hello, Kippy.
Let me give you a treat.
And change their job.
Collect forageables. Oh no, just leave. No more BB.
Ice soup? Huh? Ice soup. I already bought Lida's merch. Damn. Well then, you better save up. Not save up. You better keep your money for yourself and for food. Because food important. Very important. More important than merch.
No, so hi Sheeta, thank you for looking up. You're doing good.
Passwords on a credit card? Don't. No, just wait. I don't make much money off of the merch anyway. You don't have to buy that because you wanna support me financially or anything, because ain't gonna happen. The price is low. Or not low, but you know. You're mainly paying for taxes, material, shipping, not for me. That's the most American thing I heard today. Merch on a credit card? I like having my friends merch. You can have your friends merch, but you shouldn't starve for that. Be more distant from true. True, I think. Pretty much the opposite. No, wait. I don't have a globe. What's on the other side of the globe? From America? Or is it just ocean? Or is it Asia? No. Wait, maybe it's Asia. I know that the Pacific? Bro, I could be so wrong here and embarrass myself so hard. But I think it's the Pacific Ocean that's super big. And that's probably on the other side. From the boonies. Yeah, I knew you're not from America. I know. Okay, it's too late for some mining. We could do some forging, get a silver pickaxe maybe. Oh, what's that? Shards. It's the Lady Juniper. The frog, okay. More intelligent frog. Shouldn't a witch? I think she's a witch. Like frogs? Instead of being suspicious? Okay, we have ads in 10 seconds. I think that's a good time to take a break, even for me, because I really need to open the window. It's way too warm and there's not a lot of oxygen in this fucking place. So I'm gonna use that and we take a little break. 2 hours already. By the way, I've been thinking about going like 3 hours today because we already have another stream tomorrow. So yeah, like maybe 1 more hour-ish around. Australia is closer than America? For you? Yeah. That probably not by far, but yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Please? Please what? Please what? I was about to take a break. Please what? Please take a break. More Pam time. At least 1 more hour. That much I can promise. I can't promise more because I get to EP into Hungary too soon. Yeah, wait. 30-hour stream. I still have a 12-hour stream on my to-do list. I don't know when I'll be able to do that. Let's be for real. Yeah, good. I'm gonna take a break. And you also take a break, right? I don't know, come back home from grocery shopping oil, I guess. Something like that.
I'm gonna give you some music, of course.
Thanks for the love, I guess. I'm back, but I'm still snacking, so give me a little bit longer. I really need a snack. I'm already hungry.
Look into my eyes.
With great intensity.
Fire, the song is fire. I'm glad you think so. Okay, I'm done munching. A huge Bowling for Soup fan? Oh, really? I don't know this band, actually. It's in this playlist. But I don't know this song. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the volume and pause the music. As Could Never Ends. I know that song, yeah. But I don't know anything else, I think. Or at least not this one. But As Could Never Ends is a classic. Sugar Pinkers. What else would be cool? How much silver can I make? 22! Damn, I have a lot. Okay. I think I needed 10? Yeah, so I still have 12, which would be 3 more items. Let's do another sword. Better that is, the better for me. Watering can is enough so far. I don't really need a better shovel or hoe. Axe, maybe. Fishing rod, maybe. To be honest, I think I'm gonna use a better ring and boots. Boots, boots, boots. Grease. Yeah, I think that's boots. I hope that's boots. Oh. It's like an enchantment thing. Base HP is raised by 4. Okay. Could be more, but... Ain't bread, I take it. Oh, another bug. And let's get already rid of silver so I don't accidentally use it up. It is Wednesday, so it's not Friday night at the end. There are just a lot of people at the end because they always are. Okay. And another bug. A bumblebee. It's a bumblebee. What's up? The sooner you learn to live in the moment, the richer your life will be. Preach! I'm not good at that though. Send inside. Send inside.
Let me know. Let me know.
Send inside. Send inside. Okay, I'm gonna use the leftover time and energy to get rid of all the shit that's on my way. Because what the fuck? Also, I think... no, I can do that in winter. Or like at the end. Okay, it's already the 24th of the fall. I need a better farm layout. This ain't it. This is practical. Yes. But it definitely ain't it. When it comes to looks and stuff. Because what is this? I don't need a large paving stone. Each ugly. Oh wait, we also have a chest over here. Is there anything in it? There is. Okay, that's my furniture and ingredients chest, I guess. Oh, bug. Bug. Chili peed. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Is it chilling? Or... Wait, why are the cows still out there? Guess I missed them. Phew. Yeah, we should close school. And let's get rid of those. It's getting rather late. That's okay. I'm already on my farm. We're chillin'. As long as I keep an eye out for the clock, at least. Oh, give me that. No! Bro. Alright. Do I want... We gotta check what recipes I already unlocked. I wanna see if we can craft some cute decoration stuff for the farm. Oh, I'm gonna do that on the next thing then.
You're cute.
So close. Almost had the money. Oh, it's raining. Okay, that means it's mining time. Definitely.
Do you want sweet? Yes, you do.
Wait, is this somebody's birthday or an event? No, tomorrow is Juniper's. Do we know what Juniper likes? Pumpkin! Can I replant? No, I cannot replant a pumpkin. Can't replant anything. It's the 25th. And there is some food to sell though. Anyway. Hey, can't send the animals outside. I gotta remember. And I do have some food, so why not feed them? Alrighty dighty. Whatever. You need to fuck. No, that's the wrong. Yes. Oh god, I thought I can give them a chicken treat and then it's just wasted. I was so scared. Okay, Demon and Shadow are gonna make a baby. Fun times. And hopefully this time the baby is male. Duh. Sorry, but like I like girls, right? I'm a girl myself. I like them girls, but girls and girls unfortunately can't breed, and that's what we're here for the breeding. Same for the chicken. All girls. And where's Zekin? Zekin isn't existing yet. The next animal is gonna name Zekin. Trust. Guess you were never there when we played. But he's open. If I remember correctly. Yeah. That was open. No, Zekin? Not yet. Zekin is work in progress. You can choose if you wanna be a cow or a chicken. I was there? You weren't fast enough, I guess? I don't know. For some reason, there is no Zeki yet. We have Imperial, we have Medan, we have Yato, Knospa, Naka, Richie, Demon, Shadow, Hino, and Open. Do you wanna be a cow or do you wanna be a chicken? Hell yeah, I'm a cow. Hell yeah, you're a cow. What's this? A heather? No, 3 heathers. I do have enough. Do we have enough? Heather, dog, egg, monster fang. That's some dude from Saturday Market. Alright, I think we can just go straight to the mines. And this time I don't focus on the silver because we have a lot. Oh, we had a lot. I think I'll just focus on getting down as soon as possible. Cow, you wanna be a cow? Okay, you're gonna be a cow as well. But it's gonna take 3 days, I think, for you to be delivered. But this is so much easier now. Oh, okay, there we go already. Is there like a chest somewhere? Is something else that's cool? No. Okay, we're going down. Saving time, saving energy. And I'm gonna do some fishing because there's always a fish you need for the seal breaking thingy-majingy. A rock biter. Oh, okay, that's not what I had before. Museum or... Let's see. Another one. And we have some emeralds. I'm gonna take a little bit of silver since I'm here already. more bug. Oh, bro, my room is so warm. I'm dying, chat. This is not the sweaty warm, this is the... how do I say it? You have a sudden little heat wave type of warm, right? All of a sudden, you're a little too warm. You ever thought about not being warm? I did, unfortunately. Thinking doesn't help. Or I didn't think enough, I don't know. But I can't think more. I can't think more than I'm already been thinking. I'm thinking a lot on stream, right? Every time before I talk, I definitely have to think about what I say. Very hard, because I only say the smartest things and do the smartest things on stream. You know how it is? Bomb. Boom boom. But I'm already standing at my desk, by the way. I don't know if that helps with me being warm or if that only makes it worse, because standing is a little bit more exhausting. But at least it will keep me more awake, right? Oh man, that was quick. Because as soon as I get too warm, I go— oh, no! Shh. You bitch! No fish for me. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, when I get warm, I also get EP. And when I get EP, I get cold. But warm makes me EP. Anything cool over here? Oh yeah. A bug. I need those bugs. And there's the letter. Perfect. And another bug. Even perfecter. I know that's not a thing. Wait, that's it? I also have been playing Power World off stream. I was thinking today if I should play Power World or Fields of Mistria on stream, because those are the two games that just recently had their 1.0 and that I started playing more right before they had their 1.0 release. But I thought, no, today we're cozy. We're chilling, we're vibing. And what's more cozy than Fields of Mistria? And no, okay, Powered isn't the least cozy game, but it's more survival than cozy farming stuff, right? We also gotta play Sunhaven one day. One day when I can stream a little bit more regularly and stuff. Let me get rid of them first. Nice! Now we got two. And I need more energy. Variety. There is one enemy. Oh, and there's already— oh yeah, that's why I used level 4. Okay. Mushrooms! Do I want mushrooms? Instead of what? I do need this for the maybe garlic. I think I can plant that as well. Yeah. I'm gonna throw away the garlic. Gay. Boom shakalaka. Oh, and there it is already. Why do I have that shit? I do want the emerald though. So let me go and grab that oil quick. And then we can go down. Because maybe we can make it to level 60. Just maybe. What are we? 58. Yeah, ain't too unrealistic actually. Just speed through this. Oh god, no. Okay, that one I already have. This one. Give me a letter. There we go. That was a mimic. There was like... I think I've read something somewhere and I tried it once before where you can give a stone to a mimic, and it worked. But when I tried it again, it didn't work anymore. So now I don't know if that was just a dream I had, you know, one of my delusions, like Lida's raid message was one of them. Or if it just didn't work anymore, I don't know. I wait until the oven frees and then I can put my brownies in the oven. Put the brownies in the oven. What are you making them for? You said for tomorrow, but is there something tomorrow? Or just you felt like baking brownies? Okay, that's probably gonna be another... Yep. Okay, gotta talk to Juniper again. No biggie. What's that? Potato gratin. Shit, what do I throw away for this? Do I want the lamb? I don't think I know. I don't really want that, but whatever.
It is what it is now.
Oh wait. Oh fuck. My family's making picnic photo shoot. Present for the 70th birthday of my father. And everybody brings something to eat. You sound so amazed, man. But I see. A picnic photo shoot is interesting. Picnic as a way to celebrate? Okay. But a picnic photo shoot? Come on. The chest, what's in there? I'm gonna take the silver. Do much stuff, do little inventory. But that's okay. Stuff that I lose in the mines are lost forever. Stuff that I lose in the overworld are okay. It'll be collected by the Dragon Guard. Best rock gem? Oh, what? Rock root, got that. Emerald, got that. The rock gem, I think that's the one artifact I just sold the day before. Oh. A ceiling scroll. I'm surprised you haven't. They're very rare and powerful. They're not exactly legal, but kinda. Baylor? Okay. So next I'm gonna talk to Baylor to get a ceiling scroll. I thought I locked that door. You did. Well, I suppose we need to catch you away from prying eyes. Oh, here to place a special order. I hate pics of myself and stuff. I don't know what sang team that word. I don't know what that is. Or the Instagram family, or sunshine and rainbows. Classic. Yeah, I get what you mean. But at least you know that it's gonna be pictures, right? So you kinda can mentally and physically prepare in advance, at least? Question mark? I see. I need a few days to track down a seller. I should warn you, it isn't going to come cheap. Okay. I'm gonna wait a few in-game days. No biggie. Boy, oh boy. Expensive. I have maybe 20k by then. Don't know if that's a lot or if that's a little. Oh. Let me take out the essence stuff. This is some furniture. And I should be able to know what I need. What other boots do I have? Yep, the rock gem, rock root, and emerald. I think emerald shields in here. Then I only need rock root. This, don't need this, not this, not this. Rock root. One. Oh! Wait, is there anything I can sell? I didn't do that yet. I don't sell. Donate to the museum. No, okay, just that bug. Mr. Horn. Being crafting recipes. I'm gonna keep that. Alright. I did sell that thing, right? Yeah, okay. So we gotta find another artifact in the mines. Scheinheilig. Ah, thank you. I wear FFP2 mask and sunglasses. I will wear. Damn. Stuck back in summer 2020. I think. I mean, I get the I don't want pictures to be made of me, but at the same time, won't it be even more obvious that it's you if you wear stuff like that? Just a thought. I don't know what your issue is exactly. Where you look in pictures, or the fact that people know you're there and they have some evidence or something like that. But trust me, then the mask will be even worse. Just don't like my face, that's the whole problem. Oh, then easy, just look away. When they are like, smile in 3, 2, 1, instead of smiling, you just turn away. Easy. Or like put your hands in front of your face. Just 26. I don't know if anything will regrow until then. Maybe the garlic. Maybe, if anything. Hello. Hello. I hope you had fun fucking and you're gonna make a male baby this time. Sound like a man 100 years ago. I need a male ancestor. No, not ancestor. Successor.
Everything is Shailina. Thank you. How you doing?
How is life? Without me. Without Baldur's Gate. We still didn't do the off-stream shit. By the way, we still gotta do that like today or tomorrow before the stream. Some way, somehow. My head hurts? Oh no. Well then it's good that you have a day break, right? And they know that for years, but they always be like, oh, don't be a party pooper, blah blah blah, you're not nice if you don't take a picture. Yeah. I mean, I get the thought of I want to take a picture and it ain't that bad for most people, so they have issues understanding why you struggle with it. They think you're just being a brat, probably. But I also don't like being in pictures, and sometimes years down the road I'm like, oh, this is what I looked like to others, or in this situation, you know, to have some memory of sorts. Years later I don't mind the picture, but only if it's years later. Yeah, it's a little poopy that they don't respect that. Like, you can be the person making the picture, right? Or maybe you can show your side profile, or you're always the person who turns their back, so you make it into a funny thing you always do in pictures. You know, there are ways to work around it, so both sides are happy. Usually. There. Have you considered throwing it a gift to chew on instead? And I don't know if it's just not always a stone and that's why it didn't work the second time, or if it has to be a different gift every time even though they are not the same mimic. But yeah, there it was. He said it as well. Oh, I already did ship enough. Okay. Yippee! Nice. Okay, I do know how that works. Let me do these. We can now collect bugs and bees for honey and stuff. A guinea pig! Oh gosh. I repeat myself for 17 years. What? You're only 7? Oh, no, I'm not gonna make that joke. Just suck it up and basta. I mean, that's probably what they think about you as well, no? Just suck it up. But yeah, I get the problem. Where is... Oh, March is in the bathhouse. Oh yeah, and Juniper. The guinea pig event.
You go bring your ears.
Pretty good for some reason.
So I also get bring your ears.
Wait to heat it, I don't want to ruin the mood. Oh good, oh good. I wish I was 17. I think we had the conversation before. I think I asked that question before. If you would rather be 17-year-old with your current memory, right? So the brain of however old you are right now and the experience, but go back to when you were 17? Or would you like to be in the here and now, but your body is 17 again? So as in like you go back in time into that body, or you want that body back for, I don't know, health reasons or something. Both would be fine. Even the time travel? As someone who has experience with time traveling, you know, I am particularly curious about that.
Somebody just came up behind me and tickled me.
I wouldn't want either. One wants both, one doesn't want either. This doesn't work and barely that different from when I was 17. As in physically or mentally? Or both? If I know that I will be back in time, then I will remember the lottery numbers and get rich. Nah, not like that. That's cheating. Both? So it would just be go back in time for you. Would you want to do that? wasn't that long ago for me. Yeah? Okay, Oppen is a baby confirmed. But... Okay, why? General question to everyone. Why would you want to go back in time? What would you do different? And don't say because of the lottery numbers. Give me a deeper, better reason. And if it's only lottery numbers, then I guess we can say lottery numbers. Think I'd go back in time but buy RAM. Okay. Okay. That's not lottery numbers, but that's valid. I will start therapy. You can start therapy at any age. I won't be happy, but I will have secured my income. That is a good point. Just to make the choices I'd rather have done looking back. But what if they turn out like, what if you redo some choices? Or like, let's be honest, butterfly effect, one choice you do different, then anything else is gonna look different anyway. But like, what if that choice is like even worse? Basically. I don't want to do with all my memories or without, because I don't want to have even the smallest possibilities of losing the friends I have right now. But then you could be like, you get your 17-year-old body right now. That was the other option, right? Like either time travel back into your 17-year-old body with your current mind, or to have your current body become 17-year-old.
But I'm glad you're happy with where your life is now. I like that. I like that for you.
I will not crucifix myself like Ashton Kutcher. Huh? What? Are you referencing something that I don't know? Is it another meme I don't know? Even if I went back to 17, I don't think my life would have panned out any different. I would still end up here. You would still end up in my chat on a Saturday evening. I don't particularly enjoy the idea of being in my 17-year-old body again either. Very different answers, everyone. I mean, you all have valid answers. Okay, I'm not the one to tell you what's the right or the wrong choice. Mentioned the movie Butterfly Effect, so I thought you know. No, I just said Butterfly Effect as in I know what the effect is, but I don't know the movie. This is fine. Guess I'm her guinea pig now.
Oh my god, look at that dog! Oh my god, it's so cute! Ah, look at that thing on the bike. Oh, so cute. Hi, March.
Cute. Ceiling scroll, fire seal. I gotta wait for that, and I need that to do this. So maybe we'll work on the inn. Oh, it is Friday night. Okay, so let's grab stuff for the quest and for the inn thingy-majingy. Don't know what to do with these yet. I'll just place them here. Okay, we need 3 chestnut and 3 heather and 1 monster fang. 1 monster fang, 3 heather, and 3 chestnut. And then a shit ton of... How much glass? 25! I don't have 25. I think... I think you get glass in the mines, but I don't know if there was anything specifically. If you have to kill a specific monster or something like that. Oh fuck, okay. Fun! And stone, and I don't have a lot of wood. Okay, good to know. It's not cool. Also, even if I wasn't happy with my life, I wouldn't choose to go back in time. I've thought about it a couple of times and I personally think it's too much of a risk. What type of risk? What would you risk? Risk the life you have at the moment? True, it is a risk. You very likely, if you do different choices, which is likely, you might not have the same life you have right now, but is it good? Is it bad? You have the same risk with every choice in life you make going forward. No matter if it's right now or if it's in the past. Ashton Kutcher went back in time. He then drove sharp nails into his hands to get scars that would convince his cellmates he was Jesus, so he could survive in prison. Crucifix is what they did to Jesus. Wait. So, was he in prison? And in order to survive in prison, he went back in time to give him the scars? Or did he go back in time, somehow ended up in prison, and crucified himself because of that? Yes? You can time travel and you choose to use that to give yourself some scars for prison? Okay, that's weird. That is a ridiculous plot. Let's chop down all the big trees. I don't care about tree placement right now anyway, because there is no proper farm layout. For some reason, the top of my head hurts as if somebody would pull on my hair. But I know that ain't the case. But that definitely... I don't know if that's a headache. I don't think that's a headache. My headphones? Oh, it started in 30 seconds. Let's snooze them. Let's snooze them. Maybe we can finish the in-game day before... maybe not before the ads roll in. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we do the ads now, unfortunately. I want to finish the in-game day and I don't think we can do that in the next 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna run ads. Shall we? But I can reach out in the meantime. He abused his powers. One timeline led him to prison. Selmed was very religious but violent, so to convince him that he is special by doing that. In one timeline, he had no arms and legs? How did he time travel then? Difference is that I have no memories of the future. I have no way of knowing a thing about the future. The knowledge of the future might influence me in a way that might lead me to a worse path or make me into a worse person. And while my life has been so far the best, I wouldn't change a thing. Valid. Very valid. Would you take the risk if you'd lose your memory? Just to see if you would take different choices? No? Thought so.
Never. Never ever.
His mind can do that. He just has the power. He has the power to time travel, but he doesn't have the power to get out of the prison in a normal way. Or like to be safe in prison in a more normal way. Okay, that's... You know, somehow you gotta make a movie out of it, I guess. Maybe he was Jesus after all. Wasn't the 2000s? Yeah. You said Ashton Kutcher, right? Yeah, that's early 2000s. Oh, I wanted to check if I can make... Oh, that was a mistake. If I can make some cool decoration. Oh wait, I can use the shrine actually. Okay, let's donate the wood and go to the museum. And then check for some decoration. And then the in-game time should be late enough. I would have the fear to make my life worse or even meet the friends like you're my new path, or sometimes I feel so down that I am willing to risk all if I could. I feel you. I feel you. It's like sometimes you're like, you know, lose it all. Gives you a lot of freedom at the same time. But also, you'll probably end up in a similar situation anyway. Just differently. Oh yeah, I wanted to look for decoration. One time when Hollywood wanted to make a movie about a runaway train, so they decided to change the story from a straight train track with a train that had nothing on it to have a really bad bend in it that would cause the train to derail and land on a city, spewing chemically bad things all over the city from the cargo. I don't think a train has to have a dent in it to derail, no? It's just sped up footage of trains, that's about it. I mean, some people are into trains, I think, so maybe that's good for them. Sounds funny though. Trying to make an interesting plot, but in the end it's just sped up footage of trains. I could make a few plants to decorate the outside with. I don't really like the stone stuff. Book. Camping. Probably wood for that. Oh well. Maybe scarecrow. I like this one, but I need spring flowers for that. Coral stone arch. I mean, wallpaper, seating, star cushion, but I don't know what that shooting star festival cushion in white. I don't know what that ball is, and I think the feather is a duck feather. Okay, some basic chair, sure. Mushroom stool, I like that. But I need this other weird mushroom for that. Okay, I need to go back into the cave anyway. For that one... What's it called? Artifact. Couch, not far outside. Table. Shelf. Lights. That's cute. I'm not high level enough though. Need oil for that. What about this one? Oh, I need more glass. Okay. Wait, let me Google how do I get glass in the game. Fields of Mistria glass. By breaking debris, breaking crystals, we've done that. Junk when fishing or diving. Purchase from Baylor's wagon or the carpenter. The carpenter has glass. Okay. Check that out. Windows, don't need that. Book. Yeah, okay, didn't unlock a lot yet. Although the original story is dumb, because it's America and the police tried to hit a switch on the train with their guns to try to make it stop. I mean, it's creative. Other countries also have guns for the police, so let's be honest, that could happen to any region. They do have glass. Okay. I'm gonna buy 6. No, I'm not gonna buy that yet. I need to go into the caves anyway. Maybe I get more. But okay, it ain't super expensive anyway. A little bit, but could be worse. Okay. Good to know.
I like how the horse is jumping. It's very cute.
Like these it in the game. Maybe we can do some windmill stuff. Animal products. Butter or cheese? Six hours? Okay, maybe not 6 hours. I think that's late enough in the game. But then we can sell the mayonnaise and we have more money that we can then use for the glass that we can then use for the inn, which is unnecessary for me personally, but it's important for the story. These conversations are usually pretty cool, but they are taking ages, so I apologize. I'm not doing this right now, and we lost the context anyway. So it's better to skip this and wait for in-game winter, because I think that will trigger a new type of story anyway. Ah, they're talking about the wine. Wait, I did not regularly interact with them before. I think that's really early game conversation, even though it's fall. I wasn't a good Fields of Mistria gamer before, goodness gracious. No, I don't want super Who was the other? Oh, the Monster Fang was the Saturday market, dude. I just gifted it sub. Never saw that live. Huh? Oh, you got a gifted sub. You never saw that live? That's crazy. But true, it's a little bit odd how you're just watching someone stream and then in someone else's stream you randomly get a gifted sub. And then you get this pop-up by Twitch, right? Those kids yap too much. They yap more than me. There we go. Apple. Whatever I'm supposed to do with a random apple. Okay, let's go. Where do I put it? Here, I guess? Oh yeah, I already did have apples there. Well done, easy peasy. This... I need this for literally the next in-game day. And we got some furniture. Thank you for the hatta pata. And for changing my look, but I must disappoint you. We are getting close to the end of the stream. Because I am getting very fucking sleepy. I'm struggling already. I don't know if it's... I think it's mainly the air quality. I'm warm, I lack oxygen, I get a little bit of a headache. Getting EP, I think it's all because of that. I need some fresh air. But yeah, I think it was a good time. I knew 3 hours will be it.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Had to look after my brownies. How they looking? Thank you for the hydrate. True, hydrating do be important. Alright, that's saved. I'm gonna save again. In case. And... exit. Pepperoni, pepperoni. Back here. Oh look, guys! We'll have merch soon, TM. Oh my god! Gimme. Gotta be patient. It's only... Wait, how much longer? Wait, I have access, I forgot. I gotta check it out in a different browser. Oh. 2 days and 20 hours, not even 3 full days anymore. Nice. The pretty liquidy in the middle. Do you like your brownies more, soft and spongy? Or maybe even a little bit liquidy? Or do you like them more dry? Same question for the cookies. Do you like your cookies more gooey or do you like your cookies crunchy, Jet? Set your clocks, folks. Ay, I mean, I think I set it to 3 p.m. my time. So half an hour before stream time, I will definitely also stream a little bit on my birthday, but like literally just a little bit. A 1 hour or 2 hour stream, I won't do much because of, you know, my phone probably ringing all day and people wanna be, you know the shit. Everybody of you has birthdays. I think you know the shit. But a short stream, and then I can do that at 3 p.m. So when the stream starts, should be the time where the merch is available. So yeah, that should be an orientation. Maybe. Soft and juicy. Based. I was pretty disappointed when we first met. You didn't wear Crocs. No, I wore some normal white sneakers. You're right. But I can't wear Crocs. First of all, I don't own any, not even fake ones. And second of all, they are too floppy for a convention. If somebody steps on my foot, I'm done. It's over. On wish list Crocs. No. I do have some very old grandma sandals though that I sometimes wear at home, right? When I like go up to the attic or down to the basement or something like that. But they are literally grandma sandals because my grandma gave them to me because she bought them for herself. But they were too small. And she was too lazy to bring them back because she lives in a little town where she can't easily get to the place where she bought them, right? So she gave them to me instead. They literally have like platform and stuff. And I have lawyer slippers. Why should I wear Crocs and you lawyer slippers? Why did you want that? Do you have a thing for feet, Zekken? Grandma sandals are comfy. They are. They are very, very well cushioned. The previous boss gifted me slippers for the same reason. Because they were too small. Gotcha. But why do you want me to wear Crocs? For real now. Why were you disappointed I didn't wear Crocs? How did you get to that thought?
Always complaining.
Because that would have fit my outfit? No, it would have not.
I wore a calcifer jumpsuit. First of all, that thing wasn't cheap. And second of all, might be comfy, but no. Good calcifer outfit and Crocs? No. No, I think my sneakers were perfectly fine for that.
It definitely has to be comfy shoes,
But not Crocs.
no, that jumpsuit was a going outside jumpsuit. And Crocs aren't going outside shoes. They literally had luxury brand collabs. I don't care, they don't give the vibe. They don't look... They are like Balenciaga, right? They look like trash, but for a lot of money. Still, I have to run my brownies, and I have to run and raid and run. I'm rocking Crocs in the office. That's different. You also gotta be comfy in the office. Depends on what you do specifically. Some places do have some dress code, but if you don't, nah. Alright, I found someone to raid.
Because they are also playing fieldsofmistria. That's perfect.
I'm barefoot in my home. My home is too dirty to go barefoot. I have a dog and I don't sweep enough. Which means I basically don't sweep at all. to wear, to be barefoot. I would have all the hair on my feet. No. No, but I used to walk around barefoot in my home when I was still living with my mom because she had a lot of carpets. She had carpets floor, and wherever there wasn't the flooring carpets, she put some carpets on top. So I did that though. So it's kind of based.
Alright guys. Bye Pam. Bye guys. Thanks for spending time with me. I'm gonna be back tomorrow though. But not alone. With Naira. More Baldur's Gate. More balding.
I hope you had fun. No, Zeki, stop that. Aus, böse. Stop it. What was I saying? Yeah, have fun. Take care. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Yeah, whatever. That shit. You know the drill.